Good afternoon, everybody. This is Arjax coming at you again. I'm sorry I fell behind this last week. I got really sick on Thursday and was really sick all the way through the weekend. I ended up actually missing a few school assignments because I just didn't have the brain power to do them. I ran a 102 to 103 degree temperature for the entirety of that time. And it finally broke on Sunday, and I had a bunch of homework to get done, so that's what I had to do because, homework is what I need to do. So, it's Monday morning. Darkmoon Faire is actually in session. I do need to go do that. So we'll do that after this dungeon, if the dungeon pops. Actually, let's just go to the fairy grounds anyways. Got to turn in my quest of strength. I don't. There's a lot of stuff you can do with the Darkmoon Faire as far as leveling your professions. You get 5 free level points a month in each of them, which is pretty good. But for me, I'm not doing any professions on this guy. I very rarely ever do professions on any of my tunes. I do think I have each profession maxed at this point, or at least 500. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever done herbalism or glyphs, but oh sweet, we get a brand new dungeon, which is always cool. I actually really kind of do dig this dungeon. It's a little bit straightforward. It's not too complicated. There's definitely some areas that you got to pay more attention to than others in this, but overall, I actually do like this dungeon. The first time I did it, oh my gosh, I failed. I didn't fail because I died. I failed because I let the people die that you're supposed to protect, and I did not know what was going on, and and everybody's like, oh my god, what's going on? How do we do this? And that's the bad part about being a tank and running dungeons you don't know. You're just like, I'm a noob, please bear with me, I don't know what's going on, and that sucks. But, whatever. So, I do need to get a new hard drive coming up for my laptop, and I'm really obsessed with these SSD hard drives. And I think I definitely want to get an SSD hard drive, but if I'm going to get an SSD hard drive, I've convinced myself I need a 500 gig, and that's like $250, and I do not want to spend $250 on a hard drive. So what I'm actually going to end up doing is just paying off debt, and grab a, I don't know why this is running slow. I should be running pretty decent. Okay, I guess there's lag, so I guess it's probably not me. Alright, so yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of some debt, pick up a couple things that would be useful for me around the house, but, I'm going to pass on the hard drive. What I'm going to end up doing, though, is I'm going to try to get my desktop online because, as much as I love my laptop, my desktop is definitely a more powerful machine. And the only thing my laptop really does better than my desktop is video rendering. So what I'll do when I get my desktop is I'm going to clear out a 2 terabyte hard drive, which is a pretty decent sized hard drive. For this, and especially since I've been using 500 gig ones and just reading or recording back over them. So by doing that, what I'll do is I'll end up actually recording all the video on my desktop, and then have my laptop set up next to me, and just have my laptop be a dedicated video rendering machine for the time being. It's kind of a waste of a computer, but at the moment I bought this computer to go to all over the country and to Iraq and everything. And you know what? I brought this laptop all over the country, all over the world, and it worked. I did have a screen fail. It wasn't the screen's fault. One of the maids at a hotel came in, and I had my headphones laying on my keyboard, and she shut it, and it put a crack in the center of the screen. It didn't actually crack the screen, but it created a line of dead pixels, and then over time that expanded, and I had a 2-year accidental warranty coverage on that. So what I ended up doing was just having them replace it, which was a great idea, replacing the screen. And other than that, the computer is run flawless. I haven't really had any issues until an external hard drive that I plugged into it started failing, or an old external hard drive that the case broke that I plugged into it started failing. So, but yeah, absolutely, I love my laptop. Just isn't necessarily what I need at the moment anymore. And you know what? I think I've definitely got my money's worth out of this computer. I used it solid for a little over 2 years. It's going on its 3rd year of life, and I spent, I think, around $1,100 on it. I'm not sure, but I got an awesome screen, 17 inches, and an i7, pretty decent graphics card, and it's just been pretty awesome. Overall, I can't really complain about any part of this laptop. Asus has definitely made this great product that I really have enjoyed. And sweet, there we go, ding level 50. So Asus laptops, I gotta give it to them, and Asus products in general. I've never been disappointed with them. They've always delivered exactly what I expected. Sometimes I've bought some inferior Asus products as opposed to other things, and they've overperformed what I actually expected them to do. And sometimes you don't need the best of the best stuff. So that's always worth looking into too. If you're I tend to gravitate towards what's the best on the market, but that's because of the way I do my purchases. So what I'll do for my purchases is, I bought the best laptop that I could afford at the time, which was this laptop, and a couple years later it's still very relevant. I think we have to kill these guys. Oh no, we don't. Good call, group. Bad call, hunter. Don't attack stuff you can't kill. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna go up here and kill those. I thought for sure there was a boss down there. Oh well. So the only thing they'll pay attention to in this area is not to do AoE spells, because then you'll have to kill these little guys, and I don't think they give you very much EXP. They give you 200. Not really worth it. So, what are you doing? Why are you attacking them? Why is this group being such failed as far as doing stuff that they shouldn't do? Jesus Christ. There we go. What are you doing? Alright, fine. You guys want to be stupid? We can be stupid. I can pull these guys. I don't care. I might as well pull them. So, you might as well get it out of the way and just be like, oh, ha ha ha. So, here we go. Oh shoot, and I did not let them know that this was being recorded. Oh well. Oh, and another scrab. And another guy. Well, we're all doomed. Not really. It'll be fine. I don't know why the frame rate's dropping on this. This is kind of annoying. Oh, but anyways, back to the point. Is I buy the best product that I can at the time, and you know, hold on to it for as long as it's feasible and still competent in what it's doing. So like my cell phone, all right. My cell phone is an S3, and I've had it since the release of the S3. I could have upgraded like a year and a half ago, almost now. But, you know, what's the point in upgrading when you have absolutely everything that you want in a cell phone? Like, and, you know, that's really the point there. Like, I have everything that I want. Do I have everything that I need? Yes. And the only reason I could say I have everything I want is because I don't go and, shoot, I don't think we're going the right way. Yeah, go back the other way. I'm being stupid. So if I don't go and look at the new cell phones, like I read about them, and I'm like, oh wow, that's a cool feature, and I'm like, I would really like that cool feature, but I don't go and play with them. And me not going and playing with them makes me just like, you know, I know that the features are there, but it's not like one of those things where you're like, oh, I have to go do this right now. If that makes any sense. It's like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. That would be awesome. You know, I could see how I could use that a couple ways, but if I go to the store and I sit down and I touch it, and the sales guy comes over and is like, oh, you could do this. And I'm like, oh, I never even thought about doing it with that. Then I'm like, oh, wow, I want to buy this. And I want to go spend $600 on a new cell phone. And it's like, holy cow. Why do I really want to do that? I don't really want to do that is the biggest issue there. But, so, you know, that's what I do. I make sure that you know, I stay away from stuff I don't need that I know that I could want. And if I want something, then I'm going to convince myself that I need it. I'll be like, oh, wow, I could do this with it. I could do that with it. And then when I get it, you know, I do like a couple cool things with it. And then, you know, I just go back to using it the same way that I use every other cell phone. And, you know, when I go ahead and upgrade my cell phone again, I definitely will be upgrading to probably the latest and greatest Samsung product on the market. And, you know, to be fair, it doesn't have to be Samsung either. You know, I just like the Galaxy S3. So because they did well with that, you know, I'm inclined to go to the S5, which I probably wouldn't do at this point because it's a little old. So I'd probably wait till the S6 came out. What I want to get, which I'm not going to, is the Note 4 that's coming out this month, which I think is really sweet. But I'm gonna wait yet, because like I said, there's no reason to upgrade. So, and as soon as I upgrade a phone, like a month later, they come out with an even cooler version of the phone, and it's like, oh god, what is this? So there is that. But overall, you know, I try to be logical with my stuff. You know, I'll buy, you know, I typically try to buy the best product that's out there, technology, anything really. That's, you know, I don't see any reason not to buy the best technology that you can at the time, because it's going to be dated, and the better technology that you buy the longer that it's going to survive for you, essentially, and be relevant. Now, this is a harder fought battle with a warrior than what I'm used to because I don't have all the AoEs. And so, you know, you saw me backpedaling up there. I was backpedaling because I did not have all the aggro, and the DPS had the aggro, and I was trying to get the aggro. But yeah, overall it went fairly easy. You gotta go down here and pick up these minis that didn't want to come play. So let's go like that. Aggro! Grab it! I can't wait till, I think you get it at level 60. Yeah, you get it at level 60. And then that's really, I think that's like your final AoE. And if anybody plays a warrior and I'm missing an AoE, by all means, call me out. Let me know, because, you know, and I do know that there's the cleave, which I don't use because it's freaking, I think it's worthless. I could be wrong. Maybe I need to use my cleave to cleave more people. And I haven't selected my talent point because I don't really feel like any of them are really worth it. If that makes any sense. So then this guy is going to go blow up. Well, maybe. Are they alive still? Hopefully they're still alive. Yeah, they're still alive. So this guy right here is going to go blow up that thing. Well, they do that, and we've already cleared it. I think we can go over here and clear out this other dungeon stuff. Alright, let's see. I just want to watch it to make sure like nothing happens, because if these guys don't survive, if he doesn't do the blast, then we can't finish the dungeon. Like, there's no way. There's not like, oh, okay. And that's, I think that's kind of like a fail on the Blizzard. They're just like, now what happened? Now did he go blow it up? Oh yep, he went and blew it up. Alright. Now we can go over here. And thankfully the group wants to complete every part of the dungeon, which is not the norm. So we're gonna actually get to show you the completed dungeon and what to do. So yeah, I don't really remember the items. I know you have to collect them, and I know you have to ring this dong over here. So these guys are pretty simple. So let's go ahead and ring the dong. Oh crap. Where did all these ads come from, guys? I'm sorry. And I'm frozen for duration. And the healer's polymorphed, and that's bad. That's bad. And I'm polymorphed. And the healer's up. The healer's keeping me up. Amazing. We might pull this out. Probably not. We've lost all of our DPS. And I have no idea where all of the guys came from. So, you know, I can't really... Well, we're going to drop the boss, if nothing else. There we go. And, oh, there's probably guys that ran away and got reinforcements, and I polymorphed again. And sweet, somebody dispelled that, I'd assume. Either that or they hit me. So there we go. Holy cow, healer, you just saved that. Great job. That was pretty freaking awesome. I thought we were dead for sure. There we go. And the rogue has stayed alive. So we also need Tiara of the Deep. So let's see. There we go. Ugh. Oh well. That is what happens sometimes. You can't res, and it happens quite a bit in this dungeon. I have no idea what is going on here, but that was a great idea by the rogue to jump down there, see if there was somebody aggroed on us. But obviously, since I'm in combat, so I can't. You know, you can't summon a freaking mount, so they have to run. What the heck is this? No idea where the heck any of that is. But yeah, so my cell phone and my computer and everything, when I get it, I tend to lean towards the best. And you know, I'm gonna pay a little bit of a premium for that, and so is anybody else who does the same thing. But you know, you wait for 10 to 15 years, or not 10 to 15 years, you wait 3 to 4 years, and that was, and you're looking at, and that was, and your product is still good. I mean, the S3s still sell for like $300 to $400. And it's a fairly competent phone to this day. So, yeah. But you know, you just keep your technology up to date and everything else like that, and you don't, you know, I don't follow the trends, you know. I don't try to, you know, have the newest iPhone 7. I don't try to have, you know, any of the newest stuff every time it comes out. Now, what I will do is when something comes out and I do want it, then I will go ahead and get it. I mean, that's that's pretty much what I will do there. Because, you know, why not? You know, I wait, you know, I've never bought a cell phone off from outside of a 2-year upgrade or whatever the upgrade cycles were. And so I actually switched my cell phone plan, so now it's like $30 a month for unlimited everything except for data, and I have 1 gig of data because most of the time I'm around Wi-Fi anyways, so I'm pretty good about it. So that is definitely something that I do try to do. And although what it doesn't come with is a discounted phone plan every 2 years, so what I have to do is go ahead and upgrade my not even upgrade, I just have to pay the full price of the phone. I don't know what I was thinking. So if I pay the full price of the phone, they finance it out over 12 months with no or 24 months with no interest, which would bring my cell phone line up to, you know, like $60 a month, which is still cheaper than what I was paying before. Before I was paying around $90 a month to be able to upgrade, and at a discounted rate, which was kind of silly. I didn't really need it. So one sec. There you go. So I paused the video there because I know that when I type, I stop talking. And it's, oh no, I might die. Oh, I didn't die. Sweet. I don't know what I was thinking over there. So yeah, Darkmoon Faire, pretty awesome. I definitely do like it. And I've spent a copious amount of time in here. So that's, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I just try to do this one, you know. I think it's kind of cool. I get my prize tickets. There's nothing I really want with the prize tickets at the moment. But it'll always be nice if something comes up that I definitely want, you know, just thanking them. You know, and sometimes I don't know that I'm going to want something. So I'll try to, you know, keep that rather consistent. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video here because we're at about the 30-minute video. We got to do a very good dungeon run. I'm very happy with that. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, but, you know, sorry about the delay in the videos, guys. Thank you. Please like, comment below. Arjax out.